My name is Strober and this is the channel where I share with you my reviews, work experience in addition to the other media a trick or two. Okay guys, today basically I'm going to do a quick review on the SL-568 Kaavie Speedlite which you can buy over at my shop. Basically, you have a look at the packet and you think to yourself, you know, like, oh, it looks a bit like no frills, you know, what you'd probably expect to find in a supermarket or something, you know. And, well, let me tell you something, this Speedlite actually has a little surprise to it. Now, again, this is the Kaavie SL-568 Speedlite. Now, when you open it, what you get is you get a case. Okay, so you can see this, you can see the stuff here in the corner of the stuff you get. So you get a case and then you get your manual, and when you open up the case, I'll just drop that there. When you open up the case, you've got your Speedlite. Okay, you have your Speedlite and then you have your foot shoe. Okay, so I'll just get rid of the foot shoe and the case. Okay, so here we go. We now have the SL-568 Speedlite. As you can see, it looks similar to Canon Speedlites. Now this is the thing about this little light. This light is able to work with the Canon wireless system. So that means that if you've got Canon Speedlights, you will be able to control this Speedlite wirelessly, and this Speedlite, the SL-568, can control your Canon Speedlights wirelessly. So this can act like a commander. What about those Nikon Shooters? Don't get me started, okay? Because if you watch this channel regularly, you will know that last time I had this problem with the Pixel King. Again, it was the Canon shooters that won hands down, where us Nikon shooters, we just had to do with, you know, being second best. Once again, with this Speedlite, the SL-568, Canon shooters win and us Nikon shooters, we lose out because it's the Canon shooters that can use this Speedlite to work with their wireless Speedlights. Nothing I can do, but hey, just had to get that rant off my chest. Okay, moving on. What I like about this SL-568 Speedlite, okay, fair play, it's a manual Speedlite, but you know, I know plenty of professional photographers and they don't work with TTL, they only work with manual flash. So there we go, you've just heard it, okay? What I like about this Speedlite, and I've just done it then, is the locking mechanism. You see this locking mechanism, it's coming up here on the screen. You know, it's quite innovative. It's not that wheel that gets stuck onto your hot shoe and you have problems getting it back off. It's a simple little slider that locks on and locks off. You know, I really like that. But perhaps the biggest thing, what I love the most about this Speedlite, is the simple fact it actually does have a wheel dial. So if we go here, look at that, I'm turning the power up. Okay, set it. I'm turning the power up and I'm turning it back down again. You know, that to me is awesome because there's too many Speedlights out there on the market that pretend to have wheel dials when in fact it's joypads. And as a photographer, you get confused. Well, I get confused because one minute I'm using SB900 and I'm using its wheel dial, and then the next minute I'll pick up the cheaper brand, and then when I go to use its wheel dial, it turns out to be a D-pad. Oh, there we go, you see how confusing. However, this one is going to work nicely with my SB900 due to the fact that it's got the same operating system as what like the SB900 has. Another feature I like about this Speedlite is the simple fact it has, hear that? It has audio tones. So when the flash goes off, there you go. It tells me that is recycled. I love audio tones in Speedlites because then if you're on location, you're working with off-camera flash, you shoot, you now know when to shoot again. Whereas like if you don't have it, you're shooting, and you don't realize that your batteries have gone dead, but you're still shooting and your screen is going pitch black. Okay, the next features we have on it, check this out, this is cool. We have the multi-burst mode. Check this out, watch this. Here we go, you ready? There you go. Right, let me see if I can just adjust that. Okay, let me turn this down. I believe, yeah, let me, come on over here. Now if I turn this one down, okay, that should give me, in theory, here we go. Now that's pretty cool, isn't it, guys? I'm sorry, I'll stop doing that now, because if you've got epilepsy, that could give you a fit. Okay, so another features we have on it is the zoom modes. We can go to 105mm or we can come back to 28mm. Again, we have the Canon creative lighting system mode, whatever you guys call that. And then we have our catch light built in here. And then we have our diffuser panel. So, you know, all in all, here we go, it doesn't stop, does it? It continues. Look, we have an external power point, right? So we've got a power pack. An external power pack can be installed in this flashlight. And then we have what appears to be a light stand nut, if it can get in there. Yeah, you see that, so we can screw it onto a light stand. And then we also have a PC sync port. So, you know, we've got a pretty decent Speedlite here for, you know, for the sake of about 70, 80 pounds. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning back into my channel, and I'll see you all soon.